Hello everyone, I'm Katerina and I'll bring you the latest energy update for February, and you may already feel this. We have opportunities for breakthrough after breakthrough. We are in this huge acceleration of energy towards this next planetary alignment on February the 28th on Friday, with the new moon, and this time Mercury is aligning as well. And Mercury with communication, we can really feel that, there's new vibration in the air, and we have definitely, and I've got such assurance from the guides as well and in my client sessions, we have anchored a new, much higher timeline. It's properly anchored, and as part of that, it was 44 seconds. It is also the ascension of Earth is now assured. There's no going back. It's definitely going to happen. And what we are now deciding with each and our actions, what we are drawn to, where we are going, if we act in love, appreciation, kindness, and compassion with ourselves, with others, each of those acts of kindness are really making that ascension process smoother. And also with this breakthrough after breakthrough, every time when we break through a fear barrier, every time when we go beyond our limitations and really reaching into that new energy, and also in this feeling of everything is going to be all right, trust, love, connection, the more we feel that, and even if it's micro moments, and then, those micro moments are becoming more, Ashta is saying, and the team, the Ascension team from so many realms, they are so excited because they can see and feel these shifts. And they can also feel this huge wave of awakening. And so many people have been ill over Christmas and in the new year. And that's often part of a deep physical cleanse, a physical realignment. Because with these high ascension waves, we are also literally being recoded. We receive new information. Our body's like, oh my God, I've never run that program. I have all this ancestral baggage that I'm still deleting. So how is this working? And with the new ascension codes, the DNA codes that are more advanced, and we are also getting waves and emanations from different star beings, from planets, where they really help us to uplift our frequency range. And the sun, is super, super active. The solar activity is literally still going through the roof. And I'm not an astrologer. I only get a few or a basic foundational awareness, but there are also so many planets going into that 0 point field all throughout this year. And with that, we are literally aligning into a new frequency wave. And the guides are just showing me, it's like we on Earth, with every one of them, every one of those planets, we get another duck in the road. That's what they're saying. So also when you feel like, oh my God, my life is so puzzled over, things aren't lining up, I have to make changes and shifts, and nothing goes according to plan, it's now all in divine hands. It's going according to the divine plan. And I also have that deep connection with the divine, and now I so often see the palms of the divine. It's like, hand it over now. You've done the work. Allow me to help you. And that's amazing news. And because we have now such a much higher level of, awakening, high level of people who are literally also further advanced on the ball with, hey, I want to ascend, what do I need to do? Or people who feel like, hey man, I came into this life, I have a purpose. What was it again? What am I meant to be doing? We have so many new innovations of making cities greener, of helping to clear water pollution, to clear with plastic pollution, new ways of creating heating and electricity for so many different ways. And the guides are also showing me that return to the natural flow, and they've shown me that, I think it's called sponge cities, and that's where the riverbeds are returning to a natural flow. So, and what they're meaning by that, it's literally as above, so below, as within, so without. So as we align with the cosmic flow, we also align our natural surroundings with that. And as part of that, on a really lighthearted note, as you may know, I have 2 kitties. And now since Sunday, they're both in full heat. And for those of you who have cats, you know what that means. They are meowing, they're rolling on the floor. And I've barely slept this last week, and they will need to be spayed. And that energy of spring, you know, that feeling of, wow, there's a new energy. And I can also feel, I had a kitty that I got 20 years ago, and the energy she was able to embody was on a very different frequency range to the kitties that are born a year ago, because we have that vast acceleration of energy on Earth. And as part of that, now I'm allowed to bring the cosmic Christos Sophia codes through. And that's all guided and overlighted by the cosmic Sisterhood of the Rose, where the divine feminine ascension is really highlighted, and what are the sacred roles of the divine feminine, and how can we all together help to ascend the planet in an even smoother process. And the guides are saying that's really propelling us all forward. And it's such an ensemble of goddesses, ascended masters, galactic beings like Lady Andromeda, Lady Venus, Kuan Yin, Mother Mary, Isis, Lady Nada. And I can feel that now with the kitties being like teenager, you know, the first rush of hormones running through, and then this enormous cosmic feminine frequency in the house. It's really, really intense our end. And the energy we have anchored is such high, much quicker frequency as well, because everything is coming in thick and fast. On Wednesday, I was like, now it's finally everything in my life is aligned. I can now sit down and just write the description of the course. And what happened 2 hours later, I channeled 8 pages of bullet points, new information about divine feminine initiations, new teachings and tools of that next level of ascension, where we really step into that cosmic frequency. And the ancient mystery school teachings, as well as the cosmic mystery school teachings, are now really coming, like past, present, future are aligning in this now moment. And it's so exciting. And you may feel that as well, that everything is faster, more dynamic. And you feel like, wow, one moment this is my plan, that's what I'm going to do. And then it's happening 10 times quicker as you thought. And you're like, okay. And part of that as well is we have that planetary alignment on the 28th of February with the new moon. And then we've got the lunar eclipse on the 14th of March. And then we have the solar eclipse end of March. And on the 13th of April, we have a really strong full moon just before Easter. And that's such a high elevated portal, and that's our next ascension wave, where we are like, whoa, you know, all the codes are being received, written into our being, and really stepping into that next level that is available now. And what I also so enjoy about it, last year, or even the last couple of years, it really felt like, you know, ascending means like you keep drowning and you're just grasping for, oh my God, a moment of fresh air. And now, because so many people are in that momentum now, you know, I was bringing in that information about, you know, we have those different base camps if you want to ascend, literally ascend to Mount Everest, and now we have so many more people that have reached base camps of ascension. And there is also, oh my God, that's new. There's also a vast growing majority that is really close to, you know, when we have that sinus curve where it's like, all of a sudden there's momentum and it goes up fast. That's where we are going with this new ascension wave, beginning end of February till mid-April. We also have the equinox right in amongst it. It's like, oh my God, you know. And with that, the ascension gets easier and easier, because there are more people there now to break down the heavy codes. And also, some of you may be familiar with the 144,000. And that's also related to 144,000 DNA codes, 12 strands of DNA. It's the ascension encoded in our being, but also a rough amount of people who are dedicated to work on the ascension on Earth. And the majority is now starting to be switched on, and it's literally, the more catch on, like the 100 monkey effect. There is this moment and then boom, oh my God, now we are all grasping it and the information is traveling. And they're also saying we are establishing much better and psychic highways, you know, where information from whomever, that maybe a person in China who has an incredible breakthrough with the Ascension, and that's now reaching a person in America, in South Africa, around Europe, in Australia, New Zealand, and then boom, we're here. Wow, what's happening? So those psychic highways in and amongst soul groups, but also across the board, are really expanding. And I can literally see how the entire web of life is being lifted and lifted. And we also have so many more new grids of light around the earth. We have new structures that are able to hold the earth. And while I'm preparing for this new Cosmic Christ series, or Christos Sophia codes with the Cosmic Sisterhood of the Rose, it's also the information that Gaia has a huge desire herself to make a swift ascension. You know, Gaia is like, hey, come on, you know, there's no more time to be wasted. Let's do this. Let's all work together as one. And it's now 11:11 in the recording. We step through this portal and it's literally all systems go, you know, from the plant kingdom, the animal kingdom, the minerals, or the mountains, rivers, the elements and elementals. All of us are like, yay, ascension. You know, and you know, whatever is in the public eye, that is all the fraction to say, let's just drag this process out a little more. And the more you align, say, with the sun, even on a cloudy day, or here it's extremely stormy at the moment, 11:44, and also stormy weather can bring in fresh new codes and light codes, and connect with your heart, with the elements around you, connect with the stars, the sun, the moon, with nature around you. That is literally where the guides are saying that's where you receive the true information. Your heart is dialed into that. And let's see what light language is coming forth now. I'm sure the Cosmic Sisterhood of the Rose is wanting to step forward and connect with you. I'm just smiling broader and broader. Okay. And you can place your hand over your heart, and I dedicate this to the highest and greatest good of all. Iwashkata sa na ki I si ashkata sa na maha. We wana I ki si na maha. Niwa ki si na ishkata sa sa Nana maha miwi kiti sisi ashkata sa na maha ashkata sa na maha miwi kiti sisi nana maha miwana na masa iwashkata sasana maha. Miwi kiti sisi nanamaha. It is me, Lady Nada, and it is such a great honor and pleasure to step forward with my divine sisters of Mother Mary, Isis, Pallas Athena, Kuan Yin, Lady Venus, and Lady Andromeda. We are gathering all around the earth, opening hearts, weaving a new web of life, discovering ways of how to communicate now with you, where you step into your full mastery, into your joy, into your bliss, and all the codes that are resonant in your feminine lineages are ready to be opened. We can feel the momentum in each and every one of you who resonates with these messages. We can feel how your inner rose attunements are waiting to burst into bloom. We are here to support you and opening the portals of your heart and the chalice of your being. We wish you all the very best and can't wait to connect with you more closely. Iashki tisi ashka. Ta sa na maha miwa kiti sisi na maha. We are the Venusians, and also galactic consciousness is reaching out for you. There are so many councils around this universe and multiverse, so many collectives that are deeply connected, not only with your soul heritage, with your being, but also with your heart that is longing for a deeper connection, longing to break through, longing to experience what truly being loved, seen, and valued feels like. We are here to support you in this journey. Iwash kiti sisi nanamaha. Niwi kiti si iska ta sana maha. And they are also the brothers of the rose holding space for this process. We are here to offer our support so that the divine feminine can really deeply step into her power, being loved, seen, nurtured, and supported in all her glory, in all her abilities. And we, the brothers of the rose, stand ready and hold that sacred circle for that journey ahead. Iwashki tisi ashkata sana maha. Iwi kiti si iskata sana maha. Si iskata sasa nanamaha. And that's both from the Pleiades and the dolphins, and they're like, we are so excited to step forward, to share this journey of joy with you. The energies have lifted, more and more density is almost vanishing into thin air, responding through the galactic and cosmic emanations. We are so delighted to see this progress, and we wish to support you. You can call upon us all every night to be engulfed in those emanations of divine love, divine transmutation, and divine support. Iwashki tisi ashkata sasa nanamaha. Miwi kiti si iskata sana maha. Aka, aka, aka. Blessed it be, so mote it be, and so it is. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Wow, I'm just so moved. You may see that in my eyes as well. I wish you a most benevolent, wonderful weekend, and I look forward to share this journey of joy with you. And I can't wait to see you for this new course. Bright blessings. Namaste.